Hello guys, welcome to this peep show. We are Wednesday the 8th of April 2020. Sylvain again with you today for a new peep show. The title of this peep show is The Earnings Season, and the OPEC meeting of tomorrow will be crucial for the stock market. So as you know, we have two components to monitor for today's and for the next trading sessions. Tomorrow we have the OPEC meeting where the OPEC plus countries will decide whether or not they reduce the production, and also we have the earnings season in the United States that are coming. So those two factors, if I have to represent them into a chart, are the most important factor to monitor. Why? Because the earnings season, so the earnings season, so ES, okay, will definitely give us an insight of whether or not the impact of the coronavirus was strong on the US economy or not. Okay, so if the earnings of US companies are definitely good, we can expect the market to go higher, and in reverse, if the earnings are very bad, the stock market will suffer. So if we can do it like this. Okay, let's simplify. Plus means that the earnings of the US companies are good. Okay, so this is the first scenario, or the second scenario is that the earnings are bad. Okay, so this is the first, I would say, the first component of what can happen. Then, okay, let's do it like this. You have also something else, which is the OPEC meeting of tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow Saudi Arabia and Russia especially will talk, and they will also wait for the United States to join. Okay, so if they find an agreement, plus the stock market can go up because oil prices will go up, and if they don't find an agreement, it's down. Okay, so here I will put, for example, no agreement. Okay, no agreement. Okay. And here we'll say agreement. What is this agreement? This agreement is to reduce the oil production. Simply that. Okay. Here, earnings season. So earnings are good. It's a plus for the financial market. Bad, it's down. So those are the two factors that we have to monitor right now: the earnings season, the OPEC, and also I can, if I really want to specify and to have a more precise, I'll say, prediction model, I can also add the coronavirus crisis. Okay, so I'll say I will put here COVID, for example, 19. COVID-19. Okay, so plus is if the COVID crisis is coming to an end, and minus is when the COVID-19 crisis is not coming to an end. So what are the scenarios that can lead the stock market to go up? Earnings seasons should and has to be good. Okay, so next week when we will have the result of the financial of the US companies, those results for the first quarter has to be good. Also, we need an agreement of the OPEC countries. Okay, we need the OPEC countries and the OPEC plus countries also to agree on reducing the oil production. And also we need the coronavirus crisis to come to an end. Okay, if those three factors are, I'll say, are aligned, the stock market is definitely going higher. Okay, definitely we will have more cash pouring into the financial market. Why? Because the COVID-19 crisis is coming to an end, which means that the earnings of the companies will be greater in the future. But also it will also mean that the demand for oil and for petrol in general will increase. Okay, and as you know, when oil is up, the earnings of the companies and also the value of companies are going up. So this is something that we need. If the second scenario is, I'll put, for example, this one in red. If the COVID-19 is not coming to an end, okay? If we are not coming to an end on the COVID-19, and if, for example, there is no agreement tomorrow, and if the earnings are bad, the stock market is definitely going down, and going down sharply, okay? So those are the two main scenarios. Then you have in-between scenario. What happens if the earnings are good, but the OPEC doesn't find an agreement? For example, if the earnings. The third scenario, for example, is this one. Earnings. No, I will say the earnings are good. So I'll just suppress that. Okay. We'll say that the earnings of the companies. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So the earnings are good. Okay. But here we have no agreement on the OPEC countries. And also we have not a better situation on the COVID-19 crisis, then this scenario will apply, this one, okay? Again, if we have bad earnings, okay, here, but we have, for example, an agreement between OPEC countries and I would say a COVID-19 crisis that is coming to an end, which means less people infected, less people dying from the coronavirus, this scenario will be the one, okay? So wherever we have the most green or red can give you an indication of where the stock market is going. So this is one of the way of, I would say, analyzing the market right now with the main three components. And if we look at what is happening on the coronavirus crisis right now, we definitely have, I would say, and I strongly think that we are coming to the end of the coronavirus crisis, at least in Europe. Okay, in the US it's not the case, but in Europe. So for me, I will definitely be here. Okay, COVID-19 crisis, we are coming to an end, so I will choose this one. This is the scenario I'm choosing. For the OPEC meeting, right now I'm totally neutral, so I don't know. So I will put, for example, a blue arrow here. Okay, here I'm neutral. I don't know, okay? And for the earnings of the US companies for the first quarter of 2020, I'm rooting for this scenario, okay? I think that the earnings of the companies will be bad and will be even more, I would say, will be worse than what we expect, okay? So I'm pretty bearish on the earnings of the US companies. On the coronavirus crisis, I think we are coming to an end, but that's it, okay? And now I'm totally neutral on the OPEC scenario because I don't know if they will agree or not. No one knows. Okay, so where is the importance? Right now I'm totally neutral on the market because we have. I cannot decide whether or not I should buy or sell because everything will depend on tomorrow's meeting between the OPEC plus countries. Okay, if I was, for example, rooting for a no agreement scenario on the OPEC, I can say, okay, the earnings will be bad, no agreement on the OPEC plus meeting tomorrow. I will choose this scenario, okay, this one. But now I don't have enough information to whether be bearish or bullish. So right now I'm totally neutral on the market. Coronavirus crisis is coming to an end for me. If you look at the commodities and especially at the oil markets, I'll put candles here and I will also need this one. As you can see here, this is totally neutral. We went almost at $30 per barrel within the last few days. We lost it all and now everyone is waiting for tomorrow to see if oil is going up again or not. Okay, so here I'm totally neutral. And if you look at now the earnings of the US companies, same. We will have the result next week. Some analysts are rooting for good results and say that the coronavirus didn't have so much impact. I don't think so. Okay, I'm mostly bearish on that market. And if you look at the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, etc., we have a market that was bullish and strongly bullish yesterday. Okay, that was strongly bullish yesterday, but today. And this trading session is basically very, very, very tensed. Okay. Yesterday we made a new, I would say, a new peak on the S&P 500. The highest top that we've made was here. Okay, 2,745 points. And now the market is still waiting. And again, it will all depend on the OPEC meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow, no agreement. We're here. And if we find an agreement, we can definitely go higher. That's it. Okay, it's really a coin toss. 50% of going higher, 50% of going lower. So there is no scenario that I'm especially for. So the plan for me is basically to stay neutral and wait for now just to have more information. If tomorrow we have no agreement, okay, if we have no agreement and the coronavirus crisis is maybe improving itself, and that basically means that there is less and less people infected, my guess for the earnings seasons that will start next week is a bad one. So if tomorrow we have no agreement, I will try to find short opportunities here. Okay, if tomorrow there is an agreement, we have a COVID-19 crisis that is coming to an agreement. Even if the earnings of the US companies are bad, I will root for a bullish scenario. Tomorrow I will have the answer of whether or not I should be buying or selling according to my strategies. All right, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here for that, and we see each other tomorrow for a new Peep Show, same day, same time. And I invite you also to join the Wheel of Arya Facebook group, where we post a lot of content that can help you assess the market. For example, you can see here that Guillaume just published his latest trade. Okay, he used the Combo Fractal Plus features on Arya and made some money. So as you can see here, this is definitely something that you can do also. You can ask your question to all the staff. We are here to answer. So this is our group. You have a lot of things and resources that you can use to really improve and take your trading to the next level. And also, guys, and don't forget to download the Arya application signals. You receive also breaking news, updates, signals, etc. up to 10 per month. And if you want to have access to all of that, you just have to click on the Arya starter pack link that is in description, okay? And you will have access to this page, and then you just have to put your name here, okay, and your email. You will click on start your free trial, and you will have access to all of this. 33 e-learning classes, the Wheel of Arya community, the monthly master classes, and also the weekly traders room, okay? Everything is here, so you can find everything. Our online conferences that will explain you the benefits of automated trading. Also, you can have the replay of our intervention in the press, etc. And you can also see the testimonials of our clients on this page. Okay, so this is the Arya starter pack. The link is on the description, so don't forget to follow it. And here you have my complete scenario for the upcoming trading session. See you tomorrow, guys, for the last Peep Show of the week, and have a nice day.